The Sutra of Innumerable Meanings, Chapter 3, 10 Blessings. At that time, the Bodhisattva Great One, magnificently adorned, said again to the Buddha, "World-honored one, the world-honored one has taught this fine and wonderful, profound and unsurpassed Great Vehicle Sutra of Innumerable Meanings. It is truly profound, profound, profound. It should be known that this Dharma is truly correct in logic, unsurpassed in value, and protected by the Buddhas of the past, present, and future. Why is this? Because to hear it just once is to embrace all the teachings. If any living beings can hear this sutra, they will acquire great benefits. Why is this? If anyone practices it well, they will quickly and without fail attain unexcelled awakening. World-honored one, this sutra is inconceivable. Our only wish is that out of compassion and pity for all people, you fully explain the profound and inconceivable matters of this sutra. World-honored one, this sutra is inconceivable. Our only wish is that out of compassion and pity for all people, you fully explain the profound and inconceivable matters of this sutra. World-honored one, from where does this sutra come? Where is it headed? Where will it live? Having such innumerable blessings and amazing powers, how does this sutra enable people to attain supreme awakening quickly?" Then the world-honored one spoke to magnificently adorned Bodhisattva, the Great One. "Good, good, my good son. It is so, just as you say. This sutra that I teach is profound, profound, truly profound. Why? Because it enables people to attain unexcelled awakening quickly. Because it brings great enrichment to all the living. Because those who practice the great direct way do not encounter great difficulties. You ask where this sutra comes from, where it is headed, and where it will live. Now you should listen carefully. This sutra originally comes from the home of all the Buddhas, goes toward the aspiration for awakening of all the living, and lives wherever bodhisattvas practice. Thus, having such innumerable blessings and amazing powers, this sutra enables people to attain unexcelled awakening quickly. This sutra has amazing powers of blessing. This sutra leads a not yet awakened bodhisattva to aspire to awakening. If living beings can hear this sutra even once, even only one verse or phrase, they will master 100,000 myriad meanings. Yet even in an innumerable number of eons, they will not be able to explain the Dharma they have received and embraced. Why is this? It is because the meanings of this sutra are innumerable. Even though they still have afflictions, it will be as though they do not. They will have compassion and sympathy for all the living. They will be brave in following all the teachings. They will become part of the entourage of the Buddha Tathagatas, who will always preach the Dharma to them. Hearing it, they will receive and embrace the Dharma in accord with their capacities and never oppose it. Moreover, they will teach it for people everywhere as occasion demands. If a bodhisattva can hear this sutra, even one phrase or verse, though not yet able to realize the ultimate truth or turn the great Dharma wheel with a thunderous Buddha voice, this bodhisattva will be admired by all the 4 groups, and great bodhisattvas will be in his entourage. He will always be protected by the Buddhas and especially showered with affection, because he is a beginner in learning. If good sons or daughters, either during the Buddha's lifetime or after his extinction, receive and embrace, read, recite, and copy this profound and unexcelled great Sutra of Innumerable Meanings, even though they still have attachments and afflictions, and have not distanced themselves from the affairs of ordinary men, they will reveal the way of great bodhisattvas, bringing joy to other living beings. They will teach the Dharma to living beings, separating them from afflictions of life and death, and enabling them to cut out all suffering. If good sons or good daughters are able to hear this sutra, either during the Buddha's lifetime or after his extinction, and rejoice, have faith, and gain an unprecedented consciousness, if they receive and embrace, read, recite, copy, and explain the sutra, and practice it as it teaches, if they aspire to become awakened, if they cause all good roots to sprout, show great compassion, and want to relieve all living beings of suffering, though they will not yet be able to follow the 6 transcendent practices, these practices will come naturally to them, and they will attain acceptance of the non-arising of all things. Life and death as afflictions will be destroyed for them, and they will rise to the 7th level of bodhisattvas. They will practice generosity and be deeply compassionate, and they will everywhere teach this great vehicle sutra of innumerable meanings for the sake of people. They will bravely persevere, acquiring the virtues and powers of this sutra and attaining the way and its fruit. These good sons or good daughters, in their male and female bodies, will attain acceptance of the non-arising of all things. They will acquire great eloquence, attain various concentrations, and rise to the upper stage quickly through the power of diligent perseverance. They will save and free all the living beings who suffer greatly in the 25 states of existence. If good sons or good daughters, receiving this sutra either during the Buddha's lifetime or after his extinction, greatly rejoice from experiencing such an unprecedented thing, receive and embrace, read and recite, copy and make offerings to this sutra on their own accord, practice as it teaches, and also lead many monks and lay people to receive and embrace, read and recite, copy and make offerings to this sutra, explain it, and practice it in accord with the Dharma, because of their powers of leading others to the practice of this sutra and to attaining the way and its fruits, done through the power of working good-heartedly to transform others. All these good sons or good daughters in their bodies will be able to pursue innumerable teachings about incantation. As common people from the beginning, they will naturally make innumerable, countless, great vows and oaths, and deeply aspire to fulfill them in order to save all living beings. They will realize great compassion, thoroughly relieve the suffering of living beings, gather many good roots, and abundantly benefit all. They will extend the abundance of the Dharma and give water to the withered and dehydrated. They will generously give living beings the medicine of the Dharma, setting them all at ease, gradually elevating their views to live at the stage of the Dharma cloud. They will spread benevolence widely, always being kind and leading the living who suffer into the track of the way. These people will be able to attain supreme awakening before long. Good sons, such an unexcelled great vehicle sutra of innumerable meanings has extremely great divine power and is unsurpassed in value. It makes the tree of blessings grow, prosper, and flourish, and it leads all the living, while at the stage of common people, to have innumerable buds of the way of all bodhisattvas. Therefore, this sutra is called the Inconceivable Power of Blessings. At that time, the Bodhisattva Great One, magnificently adorned, with the 80,000 Bodhisattva Great Ones, said to the Buddha in unison, World-honored one, the profound, wonderful, and unexcelled Great Sutra of Innumerable Meanings preached by the Buddha is truly correct in logic, unsurpassed in value, and protected by the Buddhas of the past, present, and future. It is enormously beneficial for innumerable living beings, enabling all Bodhisattva Great Ones to attain the contemplation of innumerable meanings. Out of compassion for us, the World-Honored One taught such a Dharma willingly, enabling us to obtain the great benefits of the Dharma. This is very unusual, unprecedented. It is difficult to repay the compassionate grace of the World-Honored One. At that time, the Buddha spoke to the Great One, magnificently adorned Bodhisattva, and the other 80,000 Bodhisattva Great Ones. You should deeply respect this sutra, practice it as the Dharma, transform everyone everywhere with it, and continue to diligently promulgate it. You should protect it carefully day and night, enabling the living to obtain the benefits of the Dharma. This is truly great kindness and great compassion. Using the divine power of your vows, you should protect this sutra and not let anyone put doubts or other obstacles in your way.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo Meter Boards, Namo Meter Boards, Namo Meter Boards.